What is up, guys? This is Linthio coming at your card discussion today about Anti-Hope, God of Despair. Now this card just looks really cool. I can't get over it, and I think it's actually one that's really interesting, but you're probably not going to be seeing in the meta anytime soon. So it is a Dark Fiend level 12 with 5,000 attack and 5,000 defense, and its effect reads as follows. Cannot be normal summoned or set, must be special summoned from your hand or graveyard by sending 4 level 1 monsters you control to the graveyard, and cannot be special summoned by any other ways. Other monsters you control cannot attack. During the battle step of either player's turn, when an attack involving this card is occurred, you can banish 1 level 1 monster from your graveyard once per battle. This face-up card is unaffected by other card effects and cannot be destroyed by battle. These changes last until the end of the damage step. So straight away, this is a really interesting card. It's not one that's going to be used in every deck. That's certain, because you have to summon it by, sending 4 level 1 monsters you control to the graveyard, which is a little bit difficult, let's say. But breaking down the effect and then what decks can use, we'll follow on from that. Other monsters you control cannot attack. That's a clause that really didn't need to be put in my opinion, because it's already fairly difficult to summon this, so I feel that having monsters you can control to still attack would be actually quite good. However, the other effect, during the battle step of either player's turn, when it's basically an attack is done with this card, you can banish a level 1 monster and it's unaffected by other card effects for the turn, and it can't be destroyed by battle. The whole can't be destroyed by battle clause is a little bit interesting, because I'm pretty sure this isn't going to be destroyed by battle. 5,000 attack and defense, it's not going to happen unless there are other modifiers in there. And it lasts until the end of the damage step. So this card is pretty interesting. We look at decks that can use it. The first one that springs to mind, because I play them, is Skull Servants. Now, you might think Skull Servants have a bit of a difficult way of getting a lot of monsters out on board level 1s. But there are other cards like Tri-White, which you can special summon level 2 or lower monsters from your graveyard, which is pretty decent. And then there's also House Dustins and Ghost Tricks that can all use this card. Dustins is kind of the one of the most prevalent one, because you can just House Dustin, get out 5 and go for this. This is a nice little boss monster for Dustins, let's face it. And I know one friend that will be very happy about this, because he used to play Dustins. I don't know if he plays anymore, but nevertheless. God of Despair is a card that is very cool. I really do like it, and I think that for those decks it's actually quite interesting. Now some people are saying you can play it in Exodia, and there's obviously Mystic Piper Kinkabio decks that you can play it in as well. That's all relevant and all doable, but 4 level 1 monsters is quite a steep cost. If it was 3 it would be a little better, but then it would make Tri-White into a pretty ridiculous card. Being able to bring it back from your hand or the graveyard is actually pretty important. Really good, because it means that you can just play a one-off. There's no real reason to play more than one, because you can just ditch it to the grave, things like Foolish Burial and so on and so forth, RIP Larval Chain, and it means you can summon it from there. As I said, I don't see this being used at all in the meta. I don't really see of any level 1 decks that are actually going to be coming out anytime soon, and if there are, it's just going to be teched in. I might play this in Skull Servants, I don't know, it's just a last thing, but kind of a little bit difficult to summon, as I said, and I kind of think there would have to be a build based around this one card to summon it, and I don't think it's actually good enough to have a whole deck based around it. So what do you guys think of Anti-Hope, God of Despair? Do you think it's a really cool card? Do you like it, or do you just think it's a pointless card that's never really going to be used? So as I said, let me know down in the comment section below. Like, comment, subscribe, and I shall catch you guys later.